and my... Well, I don't think it's because of my internet connection. I think it's just because my broadcast stuff in PS4 doesn't work properly, and I can't do anything about that. But I just started series, the chapter 2, and then it just stopped recording. It didn't say why, it just said that the recording has been like stopped. But like you can see that it says continue episode 2, and it doesn't say that start episode 2. I don't know. I'm gonna cause I only started playing the episode 2 Children of Arkham just like 10 minutes ago, and I started to record that, but then it stopped recording. But I didn't play much. I didn't even make any vivid decisions. I just made some dialogue option decisions, which really don't matter. But if I continue episode 2, I don't know, does the game like start the whole cutscene again? Because we were at Crime Alley, the place where Thomas and Martha when we were killed, and if the game doesn't start at Crime Alley, I'm just gonna recap what happened in that 10 minutes. So Alfred just came to us, and because we were already in Crime Alley as Bruce Wayne, and then it was like, yeah, your parents were killed here, and your father was a good man, but he had his demons in his closet, you know. But yeah, I'm a little pissed off right now, because I think I really need to either buy myself a new, like, a Wi-Fi thingy. Do you know the device, Wi-Fi device? Or, because I think my Wi-Fi is normally pretty good, but right now it doesn't always seem to work when I start recording. Or then I just need to be extra careful when recording these episodes, because these go straight to YouTube, because I'm broadcasting this to YouTube every time. But yeah, I don't have anything else in particular to say at the opening, so let's just continue episode 2. I hope it will start at the Crime Alley scene again. I think it won't, but... And if it does, just ignore what I just said. And if it will not start at Crime Alley, I'm gonna let the previous 10 minutes of previous episodes be on YouTube. It started the whole scene again. Okay, so this is the first scene of episode 2. You didn't miss anything.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting.
Okay, guys, let's try to enjoy this game, because this is a really good game, at least at this point.
I know you come
in my opinion,
Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
You hid this from me. I'm gonna pick the same distance I already
How could
picked.
you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You were a child.
But not anymore. You could have told that to me because I'm Batman.
This day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never.
Yeah, but sorry guys, you didn't
Forget
see the
papers.
previous segment.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises.
That's
it's just
true.
not possible.
In real life,
kind of
so
money taints you.
I'm not corrupt. I just this.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
But I didn't even deserve my
Bill
fortune. I
greased the
just
wheels of politics.
got that.
Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened
And Falcone is in
Gotham
jail.
without them knowing.
That I think that's happened. They work together.
Working with
I picked
Falcone.
that.
And Hill. I expected a regular accounting. not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but
Yeah.
this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed. And
By
you
Churchill.
were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Of course I will forgive Alfred. We're still family and we stick together. And he's
How could
basically
I
like
hold this against you?
Bruce's
You're all I've got.
real father, I think.
I won't let you
Because
down
he's been
again.
more in his life than his biological dad.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big.
It was
Yet,
politically
there
motivated
was.
hit, and Churchill was probably a hitman. That's my theory. But I don't know
Wouldn't Joe
who
just run when he recognized him.
Well, it's a fair
who hired
assumption.
him to kill
But he
Thomas
didn't.
and Martha.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
And I'm still a
I can
human.
recall every moment of that night in vivid detail.
Okay, never mind then.
But maybe that's wrong.
Bruce seems to know everything.
Sometimes we
About
block
everything.
out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
So, this is the scene where the broadcasting stopped in the previous, well, not episode, but just 10 minutes ago. Bruce looks like a wax puppet. His eyes are so soulless. Peace sign. So yeah, so I don't know what will happen now, but there is a mayoral debate coming between Harvey Dent and Hamilton Hill. Okay, so what are we trying to find out exactly? Look at graffiti. Saturday matinee.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Too bad he wasn't honest. I wanted to be like him. Ah.
It's just too bad he wasn't honest as well.
He had his flaws, yes. But you more than anyone should be able to appreciate that he was
Still a crook. I don't know, maybe I'm just too... Maybe my Mortal Kombat is just too harsh for games like this. Because I judge... video game characters very easily. Alfred talked to.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
Okay, you didn't have anything important to say. Well, I mean, that was important, but you didn't have any dialogue options. I mean, you didn't give me any dialogue options to answer. Soy deli. So that's
I
Chill,
want him
I
standing
believe.
here, right now.
Yeah, he must be.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Kill him! Send him to jail. We're asking why. Send him to jail because
Take him to jail. Just
We
like
would-
any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he?
yeah, we would get the outing.
Stabbed to death in prison.
Okay, so Chill has passed away. Too bad. He would have made it if he would have been more chill person. That was my Joker laugh. Terrible, I know. So, can I? What? I can't go there. What do I need to do? Look at the adder. Okay. Hey. Bruce. I'm gonna remove the previous episode from
Saw it
YouTube.
countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when
Because
you wanted to see it, Bruce.
You really
Your
didn't miss
mother
anything.
arranged the special screenings personally.
I mean,
I never
well,
knew that.
excluding the previously on
She
Batman.
was always so good to me.
But yeah, I think that Bruce's mother was probably a good person, and his father was the crooked one. I
Where
think.
exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that,
Ah.
there are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Well, yeah.
Do I really want to know?
I like the deoriented audio in the background. Okay, I can't do anything for forward.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming. You don't have to do this.
Who told what? Falcone. Oh. Oh, straight through the eye. So, is Carmine Falcone the... But why would Falcone kill Thomas Wayne if they were partners, as Alfred just admitted?
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone.
I'm not laughing that they were assassinated, but I think that was just weird that Bruce just now randomly remembered what happened, and because he said that he remembered every detail, like before, but if he did, why didn't he remember that like his father said that Falcone is, what did he say, making a big mistake or something like that? And that I like that was like a comic book artwork in the previous frame. Harvey, my man.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. It's better not come back to bite us.
And I appreciate it.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier.
Yeah, and as I said in previous episode many
Last time
times.
we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay.
Yeah, they did. I wanna
At least tell me what this is about.
bond with Harvey because he seems cool, dude.
I'm all for blind support.
Falcone
I
had
should
my
at least
parents
know
killed.
what I'm getting myself into.
Oh, was this a
I'm
good
not
decision?
sure.
I don't know.
I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Because
Wait,
I think
what?
Then, I mean,
Bruce,
Harvey needs
That's terrible.
Harvey needs to
That's
know
why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
because he arranged
Bruce,
the
I
meet,
appreciate you opening up
like
to me.
arranged.
Just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any
Probably a
headlines
meeting with
taking away from
Falcone.
my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
Jim.
we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, well, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was
It's
going to
Jordan
contact your office
Falcone.
first thing,
I was going to tell you.
but everything's been a little
I was going
busy.
to tell you.
Sorry, Harvey, I was going to tell you.
Tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason
Sorry.
I said yes to this unorthodox request.
So what would have happened if we gave the data to
Nice
Ricky
job
Whale?
bringing in Falcone.
That was
Now
the
that
second
son of a
option,
bitch better
and
not
I
get off
chose to
again.
give it to
He's not
Jim
getting off the hook,
because
Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne?
I don't know
Sergeant
even
Rene
know why.
Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the
Appreciate
infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
We're lucky to have him.
Well,
I'm not
whoever
gonna
he
say
is
Batman
behind
is a
that
hero,
mask, I'd
but
say Gotham's lucky to have him.
because that's too obvious.
It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Here we go. And here we go. Episode 2. Children of Arkham. Kind of weird that it didn't say that the episode is called Children of Arkham. It just said episode 2. Okay, now it does. Okay.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like
Piss off
every
the wrong
other
guy.
time
I'm gonna
they tried
start
to
smoothly
put me
because
away.
I
look like
really
you
don't
tangled
like
with the
Falcone
wrong
one
guy.
bit. I like his voice actor, but
This is nothing. You should
as
have
a
seen
character.
me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sewn me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like...
With his death.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family.
no, we're
I
not.
thought you'd have figured that out by now.
What are you
I
talking
tried
about?
to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
I'm nothing like
Got a whole
you.
closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give
I
you.
get
We
his
are not
meaning, but
family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on
Okay.
the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
I think this scene would just need a little background music because this doesn't like affect me as much without the background music. Because it's not as touchful as it could be. But yeah, Easy Spain. I guess he'll then tell us something. Because I don't believe in torture, so... And torture doesn't even help.
40 years I
It's
keep
not-
my
it does
veins
not
clean
work,
of any of that
and
gunk.
That's
You
the
never forget
reality.
the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas
I need
Wayne
you
make?
coherent.
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that...
That Wayne
I was
streak.
just about to say that I don't think that's a good option
Much
because now it
better,
says
kid.
that I'm kind of like
Thank
Thomas
you.
Wayne.
Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a
I don't
kindness in you.
remember her. You took her.
You care about people.
I don't remember her because
Even me
she
old
was in
bastards
my life
like
so
me.
little,
I lost her so
I
young.
think.
I hardly remember anything about her.
Yeah.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
Okay.
So who did?
You can't trust
Why is their name
anyone
music?
in
This is
Gotham.
just confusing me.
Least of all those you call
So if
friends.
you didn't kill
Your parents
Thomas
learned that.
Wayne... What the hell?
Wait for you in hell!
That's the officer, that's the officer, that's the officer.
The bastard had to die.
That's the officer that just ran him Montoya. Was it?
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out!
Oh, so Falco... So there's the music. Okay, that was a full surprise. GCPD 10:22 a.m. Sorry.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Montoya hated.
This
Falcon.
close, we
Something
were
was wrong
this
with her.
close.
Something was wrong with her.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her as
Yeah.
she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains?
This is bad. This is really bad right
So
now.
we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are
We
still
need
coming
to get
in,
our
but we're
story to
investigating.
Let's get the
usual.
facts first.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Ah, man.
I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
She's waking up.
Tell me
Okay.
if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Okay.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
I don't
Alfred,
think you
I'm
should
gonna
talk
try and
that
confirm
loudly.
some suspicions of mine.
Just before anything I press anything, I was just about to say that I really like that this game also features the like the gang between Batman / Bruce Wayne, Jim Gordon and Harvey Dent, as in the comics. I don't know, was that also in the original Two-Face story? Because I may have, or it might be one of the remakes, because they sometimes they remake old Batman stories, and they remade Two-Face in the story called Eye of the Beholder, I think was its name. But was it in the original Two-Face saga that Gordon, Batman, and Dent were working together? Internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay, okay? Don't care. It will record this, and I'm gonna stop after this scene. Just don't mind about that, I can't do anything about it. I'm really sorry, guys. But yeah, I really like that. They also, like, yeah. Like the bond is also seen in this game between those three Gotham Knights.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
So was she drugged? I mean, of course she probably was, but I don't know. Skin.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
Hello.
What's going on? Oh,
This is
but I
not
got
how
this
it looks.
awful feeling something terrible
Sorry.
happened.
We're
Everything
here
is such
for
a
you.
blur.
You shot someone.
Easy, Sergeant. Gordon and I are gonna get you through this.
Easy.
Through this? Oh, God. Falcone. What have I done?
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy.
I think I believe
I
her
remember a
because
sharp
in
pain.
There's
comic
an injection
books,
site on your neck.
I think Rene Montoya
It
is
just
a good
felt light,
person.
like I could do whatever I wanted.
I mean, it doesn't
No guilt.
necessarily mean that
No consequence.
she's exactly the same
There
in this
was a
game
voice
because
in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off, and all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had
Voice.
to, no matter what. The reasons why I should have.
try to remember
They were a
more,
million miles away.
please.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Oh.
I said something similar.
Yeah, that's what came to my mind also. But yeah, I was about to say that it doesn't necessarily
I'm so
mean
sorry,
that
Lieutenant. I'm
Montoya
letting
is
you
the same in this
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now.
in comics as
They'll be back.
she is in this game
How
because
is she? Did she tell you anything?
Telltale made
Don't
like they
worry
also.
about that now.
I found needle
I
marks.
found evidence that she was drugged.
She also.
A fresh
I
injection site
mean,
on
Telltale
her neck.
also
I was out of my
made
mind,
Penguin look
Lieutenant.
different,
Please believe me.
Hey, I do.
and that's
Of
not
course I
like
do.
that's the different portrayal
get
of him
forensics in here.
from the comics.
Now.
So
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
maybe we should
Now,
ask
if you're
French
bringing
people.
forensics in, let's get Bruce out. Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Just we
Bruce.
get, yeah. We recognize her
What are you doing here?
ponytail.
My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
No comments.
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
I think I need to
Your
be
lips
a
are
little
moving. Words are
strict
coming
to
out.
Wiki
You know
because
what I mean.
she's a media.
Word is there were
Reporter.
shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging, huh? I said no comment. I always digging.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate prison for life.
I did
A
it.
day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
No deal, Wiki.
Just give me something to run with.
I don't have time for this.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Oh, smooth.
Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
You'll never find the truth out of me alive. Can you even say that? I don't know. I'm not a native English speaker. I speak the language of angels. AKA, I speak frog. Okay, what the hell, Spectre? How convenient.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Good
Throw
work.
that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya.
Falcone should have got a life sentence on jail.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three.
Facts.
I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
My parents were corrupt.
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with 2 of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the 2 compounds.
Okay guys, I think it is a good place to quit the episode. So, if you enjoyed this episode, if you enjoy my commentary, if you enjoy the games I play, if you enjoy video games in general, please consider subscribing and like the video. And, well, this episode 2 started a little slow. Like, it really picked up at the Renem, and we'll see what will happen next. So, thanks for watching. And always remember that some of us are like Falcone and some of us are like Batman. So please, choose to be Batman if you want. And if you can. Bye-bye. We'll see you in the next episode of whatever it will be. Whenever it will come out. Where are the going? Bye!